What's going on, guys? If you liked or have seen the last episode of our podcast, Behind the Streams with Meow Kai, aka Faye, please enjoy this video and be sure to like and follow and subscribe, okay? And today's topics are going to be very spicy, very interesting, just all about being a small streamer and how it is a struggle. Just enjoy the rest of this video. We'll see you guys next time. Bye.
Well, hi guys, welcome to Behind the Streams. We have your hosts here, Jaye and also me, Faye, and we're gonna bring you, I guess, behind the streams of Twitch streamer. You know, we'll be sharing like our experiences as a streamer and also our experiences as a viewer. You know, all those fun stuff. But yeah, welcome in everyone. Welcome, welcome. In case you don't know, this is the second part of this, I guess, podcast series. I don't know what the hell we're doing, but this might be an ongoing thing. And yeah, we're gonna start off.
Consistency and how important it is to be consistent when you're streaming. Otherwise, you might just lose out on all the possible growth and also what you've already gained. Because it is very important, right, to stay consistent. Some of the biggest streamers in the world fear taking days off.
Oh, yeah. No, I think that's a common fear among all streamers, no? Because it's funny how I made a video about it on TikTok telling people like to just stop being afraid of taking breaks. But I was gonna say I had streamer friends, right, who I've met very long time ago. I say 3 to 4 years ago, but
they're not here anymore. They're not with us anymore. R.I.P.
They're gone. They're just gone. But it's mostly because here's the thing, right? A lot of them left because of like life stuff or just responsibilities. But I also sometimes see them come back, and
it was never it's never the same, I think.
Yeah, right? It's never the same. The harsh reality is if we're just looking at numbers wise, right? It's not the same. And even for me personally, I took a 6 month, like a half a year break, and let me tell you, before the break, if we're just talking about numbers wise, right, because people like listening to numbers, I was like doing 20 to 30 average viewers, but when I came back it was like less than 5.
It's hard. I mean, taking breaks is, it's not considered good. Like they say like, oh yeah, man, being a streamer is so easy. Like all you gotta do is turn the camera on and stream, right? But consistently streaming is it's actually kind of hard because you got all this life stuff going on, right? You got all these other maybe some people were like school, right? They were on a break or something, and then they do a little streaming and they kind of did a little bit well, but they have to go back to school. Then they can't do it. Yep.
But here's the thing: how do you keep yourself like consistent with stream though?
You know what? Back in the day, I think it was kind of hard to stream every day or like a lot because at the same time I wasn't quite comfortable yet. Like I wasn't quite comfortable being live in front of people, right? And trying to talk, and also like being a small streamer, it's like you're gonna have days where like nothing's happening. Right? Being a small streamer means that you're going to have days where you're streaming and nobody's talking in chat. And that's going to happen. That's normal. You're going to accept that. You got to accept that that's going to be things like you're going to have bad days. You're going to have good days. So you got to learn to get through the bad days and just like see what you can take from the bad day of streaming. And maybe you can grow upon that, right? But for me, it made it very easy for me now to stream is because I took like kind of like a made a little deal with like a promise to myself kind of thing where I streamed every day. I streamed every day for 130 days straight.
What the
and that's
hell?
what so I literally there were streams where I was with my friends outside somewhere in the city and I'm like I gotta pop on the stream. So
no way.
Phone, and I'm like, hey guys, I'm live, and we're at like some park or something, and I'm like, okay, what are we doing? And you know how I have like redeems for push-ups and stuff, so like there's even clips of me like doing like, push-ups in the park or like doing whatever in the park on live stream because I was like, no, I will not break my streak. Like I'm like, nope, I will keep going no matter what. That's the oath that I've taken to continue streaming until I'm so comfortable with streaming that it's easy. So then I went on a 130-day streak. Yeah, that was easy. And I like streaming.
That's great.
I actually wait to go live. I'm like, I can't wait to go live tonight, man. Because during work, especially on days where I know I'm gonna stream, I'm like, oh man,
I can't wait
I'm
to
looking
go
forward.
Home.
That's my like looking forward to, right?
Oh, that's
So that's
great.
why that's
Yeah.
kind of easy to like stay consistent now and set a schedule. It's so important.
Mm, yeah.
Like having that schedule keeps yourself in check. Like
Mm,
keeps yourself
definitely.
accountable.
Okay. Oh.
Right.
Yeah.
Like
In
you got to
check.
be
Yeah.
accountable for your own schedule, right?
Mm-hmm.
And that way other people the people that watch you knows when your schedule is eventually. So they
Yeah.
can come and
No.
tune in without.
Actually, I keep seeing this question like popping up on, I guess, Reddit. I go through Twitch subreddit a lot, guys. I'm always there. But anyway, one of the biggest question people always ask is like, oh, is scheduling like important? And maybe I'm biased, but I really dislike the comments that are like, oh, just stream whenever you want. Like, yes, I guess, but like at the same time, if you want to have like some sort of
But
success
you gotta
or
have organization. You gotta be organized,
yeah,
right?
no, and here's the thing. I feel like being consistent, like just setting a schedule, is not only to keep yourself accountable, but also to keep you sane sometimes. Like I get
Yeah.
that feeling
Yeah.
of like constantly wanting to start life and like, oh, I'm so excited, but I have to
hmm
stop myself because what a lot of people don't realize is, oh, you said that many times, burnout is real, guys.
Yeah. You burn out.
I I think that week when we did our collab, I was supposed to stream like 3 times and I couldn't do the last stream. I was like,
Yeah.
this is too much. I can only do
Yeah.
2 a week, and it's okay to know
Yeah.
what you
I
can
mean, do
do
you
and
set
cannot
yourself a
do.
ceiling each stream or no? Like a ceiling,
Yeah.
like a dot? Because I didn't do that before. So I would usually
Mm.
like stream, like it could, like sometimes it would just be a snap of a finger. All of a sudden, I've been live for 5 hours or like six
That's
hours, and I'm
crazy.
like, whoa, what the heck? What did I do
Mm.
this stream? So then I'm like, but I want to have like a consistent schedule so that I can have everything organized and so that I
Yeah.
know when I'm going to sleep, right? When I'm going to end stream and have a little time to myself. I think I've made it very important that I have a small gap of time after streams to just do whatever I want. So
Yeah.
that I could be watching a show, I can put a movie on real quick and just lay down and then just rest and have a little time, a little me time at the end
Mm-hmm.
to like kind of recover from the stream.
Yeah.
Because and then condensing my streams to like 3 hour windows or like less than
Uh-huh.
3 hour windows. That way, so those 3 hours I have the most energy.
Yes. Oh,
My
that's
output is so much better
yeah.
because if I drag this 3 hours into like six or more, all of a sudden the first 2 hour ish, first hour and a half, 2 hours is great, right? Energy.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's go, guys. We're gonna go do this. And then all of a sudden, 4 hours in, you're like, oh God. You're like, hey
I
guys, all
know,
right, go.
I
I'm gonna do
know.
this.
And then you
Yeah,
just
hey,
start
welcome in, man. How you
dreading.
doing? So then it becomes dreadful, and then all of a sudden you're feeling the burn now because you're like, oh man, I have to come back again next day or like in 2 days to stream another 6 hours or whatever, and you already think it's tiring because you're tired, right? Whereas for me, it's like, oh, I'm ending in a good time, and then all of a sudden I feel like, okay, well, I have energy left. I'm excited for the next stream. It's gonna be nice.
Yeah, no, that's why spacing it out also helps. I mean, in the end, I think what matters is what you're comfortable with. I know some people who stream for like
Yeah,
10 hours a day every day and
yeah,
they're fine, like their energy level is just more up there. But yeah, consistency, there's a lot to
yeah.
being consistent. Like you said, there's energy, there's like the time, there's the
Yeah.
schedule, there's like just being
I,
present. I actually kind of want to talk about that, but
I
I
mean,
don't
I
know if
think
we
I
should
could
move
definitely do
on.
10 hours if I wasn't working or wasn't coming back from work, you
Oh,
know?
oh,
That's
well, that's
different.
also true. Like work actually drains you so much more than
Yeah.
people think.
I could totally go for a 10-hour stream if this is what I do for a living. Oh, easy. I'd be like, pop it on, pop a
Oh,
coffee. Yo, what's up, guys? We're streaming for 10 hours
oh
straight.
my
We're gonna do
god.
this, blah, blah. This is our goals. But no, I have to get back, from my commute, a long day of
Mm-hmm.
work, dealing with people, whatever your job is. And
Yeah.
then I have to try to give my most energy for the entire stream because you don't want to have
Yeah.
low energy on your stream, right? So then
Yeah.
all of a sudden you're like, I
Yeah.
gotta go sleep too. I gotta wake up for work or something.
Responsibility. I think this
Yeah,
this is like a huge topic, and then I know we're gonna talk about it
yeah.
too.
We can
About
move. We
streaming
can move.
and yeah, we can move. We can go. We can
Because we have things, we have a lot of things to talk
segue into
about, but we
it.
don't have to dig too deep into it. The next thing we've talked about before in our own streams, and our
Oh,
own
the luck
videos.
thing.
Luck and looks. Does luck and your looks play a
You're the
part
guest here.
into stream
Okay,
success?
you're the guest here. I already know what Jay
Uh-huh.
thinks, but feel free to like
Yeah,
reiterate
I'm
what
gonna
you
make it
said.
quick. All right, I'm not
Okay.
gonna. This is something we've both talked about, and you can literally find it
A
in
lot, yeah.
probably both of our TikToks. I will not go too far into it. So pretty
Check out
much
our
to sum it
TikToks.
up, my take on luck. First of all, break it into two parts. Luck is that I do think you do need some level of luck. No matter how hard you work, you still need just a little bit of luck to really push you over the hump. I feel like because if every my point was that if everybody knew that all you have to do is work hard and it's 100% going to guarantee results, then there's going to be a lot more people working towards it and more successful people. But unfortunately, that's not how things work in the world. Everything almost in life requires a little bit of luck, a little bit of timing. So hopefully, you watching or anybody listening that's trying to create content could one day be that person that has the hard work ethic, but at the same time gain that little bit of luck to push you over the hump. Right?
Mm.
That's the thing about luck. And the other thing is looks. Does look matter?
I don't like your answer, but go ahead. I already know.
I think
Ridiculous.
I don't remember what my answer was, but it might have changed now. But
Okay.
I think looks. Oh man,
You
I'm
said
only
it did
speaking for
not
guys.
matter.
I said for guys out there, for guy streamers, I think looks is matters in a negative way. If you're a good looking dude, it's harder. It's harder because then the guys that you're the guys the gamers that are watching you, they're not gonna be able to be like relate to you. You're not a normal guy, right? If you're like super handsome, like you know what I mean, they can't relate to you. So then all of a sudden they don't want to watch you, right? And I don't think girls are thirsty like dudes. That's my take. I don't think girls are as thirsty as dudes. So then because so they don't girls will not come watch you either. So then you got neither. You lose.
Hot take, guys. Honestly, I don't know. Chat, if you guys want to like comment on that, because I honestly think that's a hot take. So not true.
Yeah, man.
I think looks matters so much. Girls only watch guys who are good looking and have deep voices. Law is speaking the
She.
fact. I would say voice and like looks
But I'm
matter a lot.
speaking specifically, statistically speaking, there are more thirsty dudes than girls. That's all I'm saying.
I don't know. I don't know.
You
Okay,
can't
maybe
say it's an equal
thirsty.
amount.
But like, can you really not say that looks matter, dude? I do know who Lee is, by the way, Law. But
Okay. Looks matter depending on the kind of streamer you want to be.
what are you trying to imply?
Like
Like,
I'm
are you?
saying, what I'm saying is, there's the personality streamers.
Oh,
There's the,
the looks.
the thirst trap streamers. Those are there's the difference, right? If you want to be a successful thirst trap streamer, hell yeah, looks matter. Yeah, man, like you gotta look good, or else you can't thirst trap. Oh, that's not called thirst trapping. That's just dry trapping. Like nothing's happening.
Nothing's
Like you know
happening.
what I mean? But if you want to be a personalized streamer and you want to do your own, you want to be like a good known for your gaming or your just like the way you talk or your personality and your takes. Okay, then looks doesn't really matter that much because they're hearing what you're saying. They're seeing what you're doing.
But what if you have both though?
If you have both, you win.
I
You
I
win.
honestly think
You
so.
win.
No,
Do we know a streamer that has
are
both?
there those type of stream? Okay,
I
here's the thing,
think
cause
Hassan is a pretty good looking guy.
mm,
I think
mm,
Ludwig's not a bad looking dude. Like, not terrible. I'm just saying,
mm.
not terrible.
Here's okay, and like this is probably a very dangerous question, but what if
Mm,
someone's not
I'm about to get
good
canceled.
looking? And of
I
course,
think
like
you can still
not
succeed.
good. Okay, no, yes, I think so too, but it's more like okay, here's how I view looks. Either you're
Mm,
very good looking and
yeah.
you're very attractive, or looks don't matter. Because I feel
Mm. Well, you got to be really extreme. That's
like
when it
here's what I think, right? From what I'm seeing, at least, like, or the people I
Mhm,
follow, or like the people I know, I guess, sort of.
mm.
There are these group of people who are just like very good looking, and
Yeah.
usually their stream quality is not bad. They're okay to watch, like blah blah blah. So it's kind of like what Law is saying, the look watcher. I think it is that type of
Yeah.
people.
I mean,
And
it's
then
very
there's the rest
pleasing
of
to.
us.
Yeah.
Just saying, I don't know
It's very
what you
pleasing to the
do.
eye. I get it. I get it. That's why we watch K-pop idols, and that's why we watch all these like idols, right? It's like I get it. It's very pleasing to the eye. All right.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know,
Oh
Jay.
yeah,
I
I
don't know.
guess yes, it
I don't
does
know what you
matter.
think of yourself.
Okay,
I don't
it
judge
matters. I think it matters.
if you think you're a look streamer. Good for you, Jay. But
No,
I
I'm not a
honestly,
look
if I'm
streamer. I can't be a look streamer if I'm doing this on stream, man. Yo, you know what's funny is that everybody that comes to watch my stream, they know like what like the ones that have stayed
so
long enough
troll.
to understand what's happening in my streams. They know that this is not a looks community. All right, we don't. We just do. We be saying some wild
No,
shit and we be doing wild stuff.
no,
Okay,
no.
like I don't. That's not what I want. I don't want to be. And it's one of those bonus questions that I guess I will mention. I guess one of my questions for you, I'll spoil it now. Which big streamer do you look up to the most and aspire to be like, right?
Damn, that's a
And
big
this digs into
question.
here where it's like I don't want to be like that streamer, I want to be known for like the things I say or people just typically enjoy hearing what I'm talking about or like enjoying the
Mm.
stream.
I have a question though. I don't know if
Mhm.
this is like a common experience or it could be just like men or women difference. I
Mhm.
mean, I don't want to get too deep into it, but like, female presenting, whatever. Um
Yeah.
it's really easy to get people who are like very thirsty in your chat and you can tell. And sometimes it's just so
Oh,
weird to like
I don't like compliments on stream for
no,
me.
me neither. Like it's okay.
I'm like,
I
okay,
know we keep
thanks.
circling back, but honestly, I think I'm not like that. That is why like I feel so comfortable being myself or like acting like all weird or like being shameless.
Yeah.
Literally
Yeah.
look back on all my clips and I'm
But
like, wow, I actually look so dumb. But
I'm not
um,
trying to put up a pit front, what I mean? I'm not trying to like
yeah.
look perfect on camera. Like I
Mm.
most of the time on my stream, I'm wearing like pajamas, like about to go to sleep ready, like because
Okay, I'm
like
not
and
that
okay, but
lazy.
not that bad now, but like
Uh-huh.
I've learned is that I gotta at least somewhat be presentable, not look like I'm
Mm.
homeless, streaming.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, no,
I don't
no.
know, but
For a while, I agree. For a while, I was doing like PJ, like especially around COVID
mhm.
times.
Yeah, I mean it's
Perfect
comfortable,
opportunity to just do PJs and just start streaming and
Yeah,
just
I think you
do
gotta
it
find that good medium where it's like it's comfort, but like it's comfortable, but you also look normal,
like
like look fine.
presentable, right? No,
Yeah, look
actually,
presentable, like.
okay, this is something that I was struggling with for a while now, but in case just flex his muscles. You got a thirsty
Talking
person
about
in my chat.
you.
Me, I have no muscles.
Holy shit! Look at
Anyway,
those. Put those guns away.
I have nothing. What was I saying? Oh, it left my brain. Oh, well, no, 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 no. Okay, here's the thing, right? Also, I think this is like probably. I don't know if this is like something that I put pressure upon myself because for the longest time, how I look or how I present myself didn't really matter much on stream. Like I was very comfortable like just doing like no makeup and just turning on the camera and act silly and all
Mhm.
that stuff. But like
Oh, no
around a
makeup
year,
style.
yeah, no, but around a year ago, I started becoming very self-conscious. I think some part of it, if like we're being like real and being, what's the word? Touchy
Genuine,
feely, a
authentic.
genuine.
No,
Yes, if we're being
open.
genuine, yeah, open. I guess it's because some part of me were like, I guess jealous or think that people who look better or who present themselves or like do like makeup and stuff like
Hmm.
that on stream, they tend to do get more like I guess attention or like
I
so
can see
like
the
my
pressure.
yeah my
I can
in
see
my
the pressure.
opinion yeah in my
Yeah,
opinion it's more pressure for like I guess women in
yeah, I think so
general to
too.
look
Yeah,
more
guys
presentable
are putting on like a
like
face full of makeup and trying to look good.
like look at Jay. Like Jay is like, all right, I can get on. I'm like, you don't understand. I have to like put makeup on and
Yeah,
actually look
and I
presentable.
got layers of makeup on, baby. Layers of makeup on.
It's like I don't know if you know. I think you know her, Cat
Caliente? Oh, I
Liente.
love her. I love her stuff, man.
Yes. So here's the thing, right?
Yeah.
She is. Okay, to answer your question, she's probably one of the people that I really look up to. There are other
Yeah,
streamers that I really look up to,
yeah,
but she sounds like a very genuine, down to earth like streamer who is still like
yeah,
still very real, even though she is very
yeah.
popular and big. But like, I can't help but
She's so
also
smart. I mean,
notice. Huh? What
yeah,
happened?
she's very smart. I'm saying. I think
Oh
she's very
no,
intelligent.
she is, but looks wise, right? I'm not
Yeah,
saying. I don't know if it's like a conscious or subconscious decision, or maybe it's just like, oh, she likes putting on makeup or whatever. But it seems like in her video you wouldn't necessarily see that too. And when I look at like bigger female streamers, there's almost no one out there who doesn't do like a lot of makeup. And there's nothing wrong with doing a lot of makeup, but it's almost like a hidden pressure for people, like, oh, if you
it
want to like
is. It
be
is.
presentable, it's like, oh.
You know what's a good example that I want to throw in is like in bodybuilding competitions.
Hmm.
Even though you don't have to, but it is allowed to like do
Contour.
performance enhancement drugs.
Oh, really?
Right? So performance enhancement drugs is fine for bodybuilding.
Mm-hmm.
So it's almost like you have a disadvantage if you don't do it too. Because the guy that's doing it, right, is gonna be looking way better on
Yeah.
on the stage, and they're gonna win over you for Mr. Olympia or whatever it is, right?
Uh-huh.
And if you're just out here naturally trying to train for it, you're never gonna get even close to these guys that are actually juicing, right? So then
Yeah.
you're by pressure of your sport, they have to all do it.
Yes. Yeah.
And it's like for girl streamers, is like every girl streamer you click into, probably 8 out of 10 of them have makeup on and they look good in
Yes.
some way, or they try to, right?
Yes. Yep.
Is that way? Does that sound bad? Did I say
I
they try
try
to?
to.
But if I would say that 10 out of 10 guys you click into, they're not trying to put anything on their face.
uh,
Or oh, never mind. I take it back. 1 out of 10 guys will look good because I've seen guys that would have earrings on and they would, do their hair. That's the
yeah.
and have an outfit on, have a clothes on,
Yeah.
have
Yeah.
some kind of nicer looking clothes. So that's the only thing that most guys, I think guys would have a way to adjust anyways, is that their hair,
Mm-hmm.
right? Their hair and their fit. That's it. Those two things. That's it. That's all they can do for the most part, unless you're really open minded or like, some guys will put some makeup on.
But we were gonna talk about like how to manage streaming and other responsibilities, which is like a very, very
Right.
huge thing.
Yeah.
Um Personally, I think for me, because I've experienced that phrase where I was a student and then
Hmm.
now I'm working. It was kind of like half half. I think I streamed for 2 years while I was student and 2 years while I was working. And actually, I think it's easier to stream when you're doing a full-time job, because here's the thing, I feel like college is like so much more
Hmm.
unpredictable. The whole reason why I didn't stream like for 6 months is because that was my senior year in college, and honestly I was out. It was, it was after COVID, everyone is finally back on campus, and I was
Yeah.
like, I'm not gonna spend my time being at home. So I basically went out every single day and like, do all sorts of the
Enjoy
stuff, and
life
yes, enjoy life. And
because you've missed
then
life for a year,
2 years
technically.
actually.
Yeah.
But now the only reason why I think it's easier to stream when you're working is because, at least for me, I'm lucky. I work from home and I also have a normal 9 to 5 job. So after 5, bye bye, like I'm done, and then I can just stream whenever
Yeah.
I'm done with dinner, right? But when if you have like a very irregular job, or like when you have like let's say when I was still working at Starbucks, when I was doing shifts, it would like be harder because like things are a little bit more unpredictable.
Yeah, because the shifts are
But
unpredictable.
very unpredictable. They'd be like, okay, you have to come in
Then you gotta
tomorrow.
study for exams. You gotta do all that.
Yeah, yeah. So
Yeah.
it's like, I would say the easiest or like the best thing to do to make it easy to stream while working a full-time job is to just like make a schedule, which is
Yeah.
practically what you
Yeah.
said, Jay.
'Cause my schedule's revolved around my work right now.
Right? Right? No,
Because I
me
was Monday,
too.
Wednesday, and Friday. Now all of a sudden I'm Monday, Thursday, and Friday because my stupid job.
Gotta change your schedule.
Yeah, they freaking changed my schedule. I was like, what the hell, dude?
That's crazy. What kind of impact does streaming have on your personal life, though?
Oh. there's definitely things that because I think I'm like really committed to like streaming, and that's something I want to do like for good. Like I would
Mm-hmm.
love to do that for good, right? So
Yeah.
and I think a lot of people, you know what though? Another thing is I think a lot of streamers or small streamers don't come out and say it. They don't come out and say this is what I want to do.
Oh, that's true. Mm.
Like, you know what I mean? I don't think many of our streamer, at least for myself, my own small streamer friends, right? Nobody really, except for one other guy I heard.
Full
His
time.
name is Sai. That
No,
says
wait, is
I
it
want
actually Psy?
it's Sai underscore, and you know what I mean. And it's like I don't. None of my other streamer friends come out blatantly to say I want to be a streamer full time. Like that
Mm.
is something I feel like it's why is it so taboo to say you have a dream or like you have something you want to chase after?
Ah,
Is it because you were worried that you're gonna fail and look bad in front of other people that they be like, oh,
mm-hmm.
he said he wanted to do this and he quit. No, don't think of it that way because I feel like you've tried your best and that's what matters, right? It's respect for you for trying and even to say it out loud. But anyways, back to my point is I definitely had to make some choices in terms of like hanging out with friends. That's one thing that
Mm,
impacted a lot
that's
is that I
true.
definitely went out a lot less and I hang out with a lot less people. I've literally shrunk my outside activities to a few things. Just like once in a while, maybe hang out with a friend or something. Like it's like a schedule almost. And then
Mm,
I also
yeah.
gotta make sure I have at least 1 or 2 days where I'm editing stuff, or at least sitting down going over things just to see what I
Mm-hmm.
or whatever, right? So like those are the kind of sacrifice you gotta make because and also like save money for like improving Scream, right? Because you
Mm,
got to still improve things on stream and all that kind of good stuff. Um, so it's a lot of sacrifices, and a lot of people won't understand because they don't know what streaming is, right? So
mm.
like they'll be like, "Yo, why are you not hanging out with us as much?" Or like, "Why are you not doing this?" Like
Aw.
I'm like, but for me, luckily, a lot of my closer friends understand like this is what I want to do, so I'm doing
Uh-huh.
this while I'm young. Cause like, hey, if I have a family and kids, I can't be risking these things. You know what I
So
mean?
when
I
are you
can't be
having family and kids?
risking
I'm just
spending
kidding.
all my time tomorrow.
Tomorrow you're gonna like pop out a baby and
Yeah,
I'm
I mean,
sorry,
I'm not
Jam.
saying that having family you can't do it. You still can, but it's just gonna be much harder,
Yes.
like I said, and you have less room to risk. For me, I
Yep.
risked a lot, and just gotta do my thing.
I don't know why I keep reading Jam's comment. You save money by staying home a lot.
You do save money, but you spend that money on like stream
Stream
stuff,
stuff,
I
yeah.
guess.
No, I think I'm kind of lucky because I have friends who are very supportive of me
Yeah,
streaming to the point where it's actually very embarrassing. Um,
I mean that's a
I
good
don't know.
thing. I mean,
It was so funny because like the other day I was hanging out with them, but then I had to stream at night, so I went home, and then
mm,
we were studying slash
yeah,
working at the library, and they had the audacity to put my stream up onto the TV in the library, and then I was like,
yeah,
what the hell? I think what you made me realize though is that I keep saying that I'm more consistent for the past year, and I do realize
mhm,
it's because I gave up one thing in my life, and that
yeah.
thing was dancing. I stopped dancing, and
Oh,
so it was. I would say like give up is like a strong word, but more like
you
I used
chose.
to, yeah, I
You
chose
had you had to
to
choose.
stop. Yeah, I spent a lot of years dancing,
Yeah,
and I also think I was at a point where I'm already satisfied with where I am. And
yeah.
so like even though here's the thing about streaming, right? What makes it so difficult sometimes is not knowing when to end too. And I
Mm.
think I'm very stubborn and I just don't know how to quit this. But
A
like
lot of our friends have given up, or at least
yes,
I wouldn't say I don't
yeah.
giving up is a bad word, but like more like I don't see as many people that I used to see live anymore.
Yeah. No, yes. Definitely. I had this original I actually have like groups of streamer friends that
Yeah,
kept changing throughout the years, and like for a while I was of
you've
course
been group
sad
hopping.
because but the thing is they all keep quitting. It ain't my
Yeah, so it's
fault.
not
Like
you,
if
it's
they
just your group, the
I
stands, and
didn't
then you
they
join a new group.
quit. I loved all of them, to be honest, and like some of them I still talk to, like outside of streaming, even though they don't stream anymore. But of
Yeah,
course, like when you don't have like that common hobby or common thing that you do
yeah,
together anymore, it's kind of hard to like it's kind of hard to like keep up with everyone. But it, where even are we on this whole thing? Or were we talking about
We
personal
were talking
life?
about
Oh, we were
balancing
talking.
life, balancing streaming and real life, right? Or in regular
Yeah.
life, and talking
Don't
about
laugh at me.
prevent burnout prevention, which we kind of touched
Oh,
on
we
in the
did.
beginning, where we kind of set boundary, not boundary, but set like limits, like how much
Mm,
hours you should stream. You should limit yourself. You don't want to just continuously have no end, right? Because you're gonna
yeah.
get tired out, right? Have a little bit of you time where you can kind of chill out and like cool
Yes.
down and relax a little bit to reset. Because consistent keep streaming every day. Like I think I remember one of the persons that came in on our last episode or part where they came in. It was and I don't I'm
Oh.
not gonna say the whole name, but he said
Mm.
that he was gonna stream every day for like
Oh, right, right, right.
24 every day for like whatever as long as he can, right? And I said you can do that, but it's gonna be very tiring
It
and it's
is.
gonna be a lot of burnout. Like you're gonna get fatigued so fast. Especially
Yeah.
it's so tiring when you um first start too, because you're just like trying to get comfortable with streaming, and then you also don't have many viewers, right? And or like people chatting. So then
Mm-hmm.
and so you haven't built the tolerance to stay on in front of a camera on your own and just
Yeah.
talking, right?
Yeah.
By yourself. So then it becomes
Mm-hmm.
even more excruciatingly hard, and it might even put you off from streaming, right? It
Yeah.
might turn you away from streaming because of how much time and just like continuous streaming you put into it. That's not healthy, right? It's too much of a good thing is not a good thing in anything.
Yes.
Like even like
Yes.
NBA players, they love their sport, right? But they can't be dribbling the ball and shooting the hoops like every day.
Every just 20
They
hours a day.
have to have a
Just
day off, right? Right? Like if
yes.
the
Yeah.
greatest basketball players in the world has a day off, you should have a day off. Like you should set a schedule.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
No, yeah, it's kind of what Jam is saying, work-life balance. Like streaming
Yeah,
itself
work
can
life
be
is
also
very
a job.
important.
Like the thing that people not realize, it's content creation. The reason why it can suck like everything out of you is because the grind is like nonstop. And
Yeah.
I was gonna mention this. I think it was Lily Pichu, is that her name?
Hmm. Yeah.
Mentioned it during one of the podcasts with like Toast. I don't know what that was, but I saw a clip on TikTok. It's how she mentioned like there's no end goal for streaming. So kind of like what I just
Yeah.
mentioned earlier. And that is like it will make you go insane if you really don't know what you're doing with
I think
streaming. And
some of the
so
bigger streamers ever have angles set up already. Like they already have it set up. The
yeah.
ones that are so rich that they've already have other businesses set up.
That's true too, but like you
That's
wouldn't
like
necessarily
after life
stop
after.
though.
You don't. You just stop it. You just
Yeah.
when the time comes where you've realized I gain nothing or like I don't feel fulfillment anymore, right? That's when you're like, okay, it's
Mm,
time. But you might not stop right away. You might set yourself up for life after stream
mm,
first and then you stop. So some of the streamers you love and watch probably are already planning. You know what I mean?
mm,
They're already probably planning life after stream or like the ones that already have families and stuff. You know how like even
mm-hmm.
PewDiePie, one of the biggest YouTuber
Oh
in the world,
yeah.
is retired technically speaking now because he's
Mm-hmm.
having a family and he's moved to Japan. So like even the greatest they've already set themselves up eventually. Like he's already been planning that for a while probably.
Mm-hmm. I
Yeah.
think yeah, ultimately it's hard. Streaming is a lot harder than what people think.
It
It's really
is.
not just turn on camera, say hi,
Yeah.
play the game, and that's it. It will drive you insane. But yeah, that's the another reason why I was doing that sort of TikTok series called like Twitch Diary or whatever. I don't know if people
Love it.
know. Yeah.
Do it.
I stopped doing it, but not because like I'm not interested in it anymore. I think it's a very great way for me to see like how much I've improved
Mhm.
throughout the years, and that's the only reason, like only thing that's keep me going. I mean, there are multiple things that keep me going when it comes to streaming, but having no goals and just streaming every day aimlessly without an end goal is really not the way.
Yeah.
Um, it's
Well, isn't like most people's I don't think it's an end goal, but I think most people have a certain goal to reach.
I
Or at
think so
least
too. Yeah.
at least being a healthy streamer, you should have certain goals.
Mm,
Specifically if you're like me or like I pointed out how not many of us really say this is our goal.
mm.
not many small streamers actually blatantly outright say, "Hey, this is what I want to do."
Full time.
Right? So then if you don't even say it out loud and you're kind of shy about it or don't want to admit that
Mm.
you this is what you want, then maybe you don't set enough goals for yourself. Because like obviously I think the goal first point is to affiliate, then be a partner.
Partner. I actually
Yeah,
wait.
and then sustaining,
I
like
actually have
life
a
sustaining
question
income.
for you then.
Yeah.
What are your current goals?
My current goals? Oh,
Okay,
I never thought of that.
okay, in chat, in case you guys don't know, Jay wants to be a full-time content creator.
Hmm.
It is his passion,
Exactly.
full-time streamer, right? Me, on the other hand, hobbyist, I stream for fun. But
Hmm.
you're not wrong in the sense that you don't hear enough small streamers say this. In some way, I did wanted to make to partner, but I decided
Hmm.
that I can't do that. I physically, mentally, whatever the heck, I cannot. But
Hmm.
I kind of want to hear like another person who's like still trying to achieve this goal, right? Like what are some goals that you've set currently,
Hmm.
or like what are some things that you're doing that, will push you towards achieving this
Mm.
dream?
Well, from what I hear from a lot of successful streamers is that, it doesn't take it takes a long time.
Mm,
These kind of things take a long time, and the number one thing you got to have is like patience.
mm,
You have to be patient with yourself because just because you're not seeing progression doesn't mean you ain't getting better. I
mm,
think you are, as long as you look at your own streams objectively and try to see what you can do better, you're already one step ahead of most streamers, most small streamers. For me, my goal is, well, actually, the most immediate goal right now, funny thing is I'm trying to get it so I can stream live on TikTok.
oh wait, how many
Like,
followers do you need
I'm
again?
talk. You need 1,000.
Well, that's quite a lot.
That is quite a lot, and it's about to go away soon. So I don't even know why I'm like chasing this goal, but I don't know how
Try
realistic
it.
it is that TikTok's gonna go away because they're literally gonna introduce a new feature where it's like pictures and
Oh
stuff,
yeah,
whatever.
I did saw that.
I'm like, so
Yep.
if they're still throwing out new features, are they really that worried? I don't know, but like like so that's I'm talking about small steps, right? Like, okay,
Mm,
hit that so I can multi-stream, and personal goal wise, and I'm trying to put out more TikToks and short form videos.
mm-hmm.
Um, and personal life wise, I'm trying to get a better schedule
Yeah.
so that I can go and edit videos and edit content and stream consistently. And I am already streaming consistently, but like I would like to have more time to edit stuff because I you can't
Mm-hmm.
edit great stuff with short time.
Yeah.
And
I
that's
know I
another thing.
mentioned this, but like hiring an editor. You must
Yeah,
be
no, I got
earning
no money.
some money. You
I got
must
no
be
money.
earning. You must
Okay,
be
all
earning
right.
some money through stream.
You're
Hey,
right.
even for
Maybe
me,
I
I have
could
money to
probably drop a
hire.
money in. Maybe I can drop a little bit of money into like a medium form YouTube videos every week.
Mm,
That could be a thing.
yeah.
Um, but like, so I guess in the foreseeable future, the goal is to improve the stream consistency, of course. But
Mm,
the discoverability in Twitch is just doo doo. Like, it's just so bad that like you have to just post on other things, and that's what they
mm-hmm.
always tell me. So I guess the goal is to post more, and being partner is the first thing, but that's not the last thing, right? And that is a mountain to climb already. Like
Yeah,
being a
partner is
partner
rough.
streamer is a mountain because the affiliate thing is a challenge for some people, right? Already for a lot of streamers, being affiliated, and that's only a small little hill right there.
Yeah.
That's like a little hill over there,
It's
and
like
then
this,
it's
and
like,
then the
yeah,
partner
it's
is
like
like
this,
that.
and then the partner's like
Partner is
that,
like all
like.
the way up there. Like, don't even think.
Yeah, it's huge. It's like because I think you get like what 75 consistent concurrent streamers or something, 70 something.
Yes.
That
Yeah.
is insane, right? Because then you got to imagine a room of 70 people looking at you right now.
And it's
That's a
not just
lot.
75. Like you have to like do it consistently for a few
Yeah, so
months.
it's like they have to keep coming back, man,
Yeah.
and in a certain amount of hours. And then once you
Yeah.
get partner, that's not the end of it. You didn't make it yet, I don't think. I think for me, the second point after that part is to be able to earn a consistent living, comfortable enough to be able to say, I can go full time.
Mhm. Yeah.
Because if this is not putting food on the table and paying rent and actually still giving you enough money to save for the future, then it's not enough.
Yeah.
just because if you're doing the math right and you're really nitpicking it and you're saying, okay, this is exactly going to hurdle me through every month, then that's
Mm-hmm.
not enough. You got to do the math and really make it a huge like when you write the numbers down, right? Like let's say like your budget for food, really exaggerate that number too. Like exaggerate
Mm-hmm.
all the numbers that are required for living so that when you actually do your numbers and see how much you're making, at least you'll be like, okay, I made it over the exaggerated version of the budget for each month of survival.
Yeah.
And then you keep calculating for months and months until you see that okay, it's consistent. And then every month I'm making it and I'm saving a percentage so that if I do fall down, I at least have some money pulled up
Yeah.
to get a new job.
The
That's when you
uncertainty
can go full
kills
time.
me. Yeah. No,
Yeah, yeah. It's hard.
it's insane
Think about
because
it. Like if you broke and you have no job, this is not on the resume. You can't put Twitch streamer on your resume. Let's say you've been streaming for 2 years. Like let's say you go full time for a year
mm-hmm.
now, right? You've made enough money and you go full time for a year, and then you fall off.
And
What are
you
you
have
gonna
to
write on your
apply for a
resume
real
for a
job.
year? I was a Twitch streamer. Period.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
That
like they're
I,
gonna be like, what the hell is that?
I mean, people should give more credit of being
They
like
should. They don't, but they don't understand, right? In the
a lot of
regular
people
corporate
don't.
world,
Yes, that's
like
true.
the only other job you could probably apply for is like social media manager or like
Which is so
um
stupid. I think it's so
it's stuff like
stupid.
this, stuff
Yeah.
like this in this realm.
Oh,
Yeah, or video
business.
editor.
Oh, yeah,
Video
that
editor.
video editor, I
Yeah,
guess that's
you're gonna learn how to
something.
edit a little bit because you have to. You
Yeah.
have no choice.
Hey,
No money to hire an editor.
I got a graphics design internship
Oh,
because of
nice.
Twitch. Yeah, but that was like ages
Nice.
ago. It's
Maybe I
I
should
know what you
learn how to do it now and then start from the ground
yeah.
up. No,
Oh,
I can't. I
production
don't have the skills.
assistant, content. Yeah, no, there's a lot, but like ultimately being a full-time streamer, the I think being a streamer is harder than being a full-time like content creator. I think on
Mm.
YouTube it's a lot easier. Well, not a lot easier, but like easier than streaming because in some way you would have the consistent money stream. Because if you upload a video onto YouTube, then you can like get. I'm
Mhm.
not saying like it's gonna earn you the same
At least
amount of
there's gonna be
money.
revenue
Yeah, it's there's still
earlier.
revenue. Yeah, but like, what if you just suddenly
I
fall
think
off
once you
and
hit
like,
1,000 subscribers, you can become monetized
oh really? I did not
on YouTube.
know.
Yep, yep. I
That
remember
should be your
having a
goal.
K-pop reaction channel on YouTube, and I was close to not what's it called monetization because I was
Uh
close to
huh.
over 1,000, but then I quit because
Oh.
I realized I can't speak my opinion.
Pro- Wait, what?
I realized that I can't react to videos with my own opinion because I will get roasted online and literally get death threats. If I say
Damn.
that so and so's group is doo doo and their music sucks, or like it's
Damn,
mid,
that's
I'll say it's mid or
crazy.
something.
And
No,
then
I
you
can't
just
say
get
that. The
no.
stands will
K-pop
kill me.
fandom is kind of crazy. They'll roast you
They're
for
too crazy.
everything.
I can't.
Yeah,
And that's
they're.
why I quit because I can't enjoy it if I can't have my own opinion. It's
Yeah.
something that's my own, right? I call this my own creation, but then I can't have my own opinion.
Yep.
It's like all of a
Yep.
sudden I got hijacked, and all of a sudden the fandoms just
It's
they're
no
like,
longer
"Why
your
aren't you saying all
channel.
these nice things about my group? They said all these nice things about this group's music video." I'm like,
What's
"This
the
is
point of being a
music, music.
reaction YouTuber if you're just gonna be
You
like,
can't react.
wow, that was so
Everything is like,
good.
wow,
I love
so good."
it.
Except this video is literally filmed in a box, and the beat is not unique, and they just dance like it's whatever. I'm like,
It's
okay, whatever.
crazy. It's
Yeah, it's cool,
crazy.
I guess.
Uh,
I mean, the argument is that all the fandoms would be like, "Yo, you got no talent. You can't do this." I'm like, "Yeah, it's true, but that's not what I do. Like, I'm just trying to give my
they
honest
always have
opinion."
some sort of argument. Okay, this is like very sidetracked, but like to all the K-pop people out there, y'all are toxic. I was
K-pop
there.
is pretty
I've
crazy.
been there. It's so
Yeah,
toxic.
yeah.
But yeah, that was just a
That's why I
small
quit.
rant.
I was gonna make money from it too. I was about to make money with it,
Yeah.
but I was like, I
But
can't
go
do
back to
this.
being a YouTuber. I honestly think if you like being like if you like content creation, YouTube is
Mhm.
such a better platform than Twitch
It
when
takes
it
so long
comes
to edit
to.
videos.
But like here's the thing, if you don't stream and just
Yeah,
focus on
and just
recording and
edit
editing,
and edit. Yeah.
it's so much easier.
I mean,
The
I
only
like streaming too. Like,
yeah,
I love
it's
interacting
rough.
with people. Like, I like having live, like people in like real people talking to
Yeah.
me.
Yeah.
Because then I can banter like with people.
Yes. Stream
Like
is
I can literally look
interactive.
at chat and be
Yeah.
like, "Oh my god, blah blah," or I can have the kind of human connection where I'm like, how is your day? Or you told me about this. Like, how's that going? Like whatever.
Yeah.
Like it's and they will ask me because they are humans and they want to get to know what I'm doing. So then I feel like, oh, nice. Like there's
It's
a
like the immediate response that I know. Yes, I
yes,
completely agree. Because for me, the only reason why streaming is so fun is to have a bunch of people to talk to and be like, "Yay! Like we're gonna like do this,
yeah. So
together."
okay, Jam says it right there. YouTube partner, you need 1K subs, consistent content, and 3,000 watch hours over 1 year. So yeah, I was pumping out videos. Trust me, man. I was
Yeah,
because there were so many
kind of
K-pop videos,
hard.
and the list grew and grew and grew because I had people requesting for like, oh, this
Oh,
song,
like
this
different
song, this
songs.
song. Exactly. They
I
requested in the
could not wait. I
comments. They
had to
request, and
look
I'll
it
write
up.
it down and stuff, right? And then I'll be like, holy crap, this list is huge.
That's
Like it was
kind of
crazy.
crazy. Pumping a reaction.
Yeah,
No, yeah. Like okay,
yeah.
the reason why I've been posting more TikTok videos though, I kind of like just recording some, something ahead and then just editing it and then also posting it. I think like these would perform a lot better than just, I don't know, like regular gaming stuff nowadays. I don't want to shit on gaming content, but it is the
I think
harsh
gaming content is
reality.
no longer like okay, here's the thing. Here's my take on gaming content is that I think having a crazy clip or crazy like plays is no longer as
Mm-hmm.
popular as it used to be.
It's not, yeah.
But now it's more about the story you're telling in the game
Yeah, yeah.
and the kind of like reaction or things happening that's like interesting. Not
Yeah.
the game itself's gameplay, but like more so how what's happening with the interaction in the video.
Mm-hmm. Personally, I
Yeah.
think personality is like the biggest thing.
It's huge. It's huge.
It's
I think
a
the funny thing is the person that I aspire to be the most in terms of a
oh
streamer.
right. Yeah.
And the funny thing is he doesn't even use cam. It's
Do I know them? Oh, you forgot their name?
I forgot their name
Interesting.
all of a sudden.
You want to be them, but you don't know. You
Why
don't know
did
their
the name
name.
slip my head, dude? What the heck?
BRB. Definitely
What the
not
heck?
Dream, right?
No, no, it's a streamer. It's a streamer. Shoot, why did their name slip my brain, dude? Am I having a
Please
meltdown? Am I having a stroke?
go
Um,
search them up.
he doesn't have. He's a big Twitch streamer.
I okay, this is also just my opinion. I prefer watching cam streams more than no cam, but to each of their own. I think that's the phrase. I kind of
Oh,
like watching
lyric,
Tyler one.
lyric. It's lyric. It's lyric.
Lyric. How do
Lyric.
you
Yeah.
spell it?
Lirik.
Lirik. I don't think I
So
know
this
them.
streamer, Lyric, probably consistently has 15,000 viewers. All right, and he does not use his face cam at all. And
Oh.
yeah, and he plays variety of games. He's a variety gamer.
Mm-hmm.
And so he would have like sub Sundays where they request like what kind of game he plays on Sundays. But
Uh-huh.
like there was one stream I just tuned in. He was playing this game where there was these crabs fighting each other with like guns as like a battle royale type thing. I was like, what
That's
the hell? What's going on?
funny.
But like he'd be playing the most random things and still like the same,
Oh
if
shoot.
not more, or around the same amount of viewership. And I'm
Uh-huh.
like, that's the dream right there. People are there for him, not for the
Yeah.
game.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? Like, because we talked about how, like, oh yeah, should you stick to one game,
Oh yeah. I just
or should you
posted
be
that
branching out
TikTok.
to playing
Woo.
exactly? You talked about it, streaming one game consistently, or streaming whatever game you want, right? Variety. And this is
Mm.
that guy. Like, this is what I would like to be. I mean, I don't have to be no cam, but just being able to play whatever the hell I want and still being like, okay, yeah, people like to watch.
Mm-hmm. No,
Yeah.
definitely. I like what Confidential pointed out. They said they have a friend that streams two different games and get two different audiences. That's
Yeah.
that's why it's such a huge debate when it comes to like
It
whether or
is.
not
It's
you should stick
hard.
to one game or being variety. I'm
Yeah.
gonna be very honest. I am still very much a variety.
Wow. Woo! what a podcast that was. What an episode, guys. I hope you enjoyed the topics that we talked about, me and Faye. And next time we'll see you guys in the next episode. And be sure to like, follow, and subscribe if you haven't already. It's gonna be interesting. It's gonna be cool. It's gonna be awesome. It's gonna be insightful, man. Just like the video, okay? And I will see you guys in the next one. And come watch us on live Twitch, okay? Live at twitch.tv/AOJ slash or twitch.tv/meowkai. We're both live all the time, so come say hello. And also be sure to comment below and share your thoughts on being a small streamer, your struggles, or just what your thoughts are in general about the topics that we talked about today. We would love to hear it and talk to you about it. And also leave in the comments what you guys think we should talk about next as well, because that's also important. Because we're gonna run out of things to talk about eventually, unless we think about it. But hope you guys enjoyed it, and we'll see you guys next time. Bye bye, everyone. Click and subscribe.